Who wants this goddamn Chromebook? I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Who wants it? You want it? Who wants it? Who wants this goddamn Chromebook, man? Who wants this stupid Chromebook? Let me tell you, this freaking JT guy, he probably put some kind of virus in it. He probably bought it, opened it, and put some kind of virus in it. Why would the stream just end like that? I was just ready. I was just getting ready to go off. I don't know what Google Rootkit is. I don't know what any of this kind of crap is. I grew up in New Jersey. We didn't do computers. We did kicking ass. Who wants it? Who wants it? I'm about ready to fucking take a sledgehammer to this piece of shit. When I went to college in the early 90s, we barely even had computers, really. Internet wasn't around. I majored in cash and minored in ass. I majored in cash and minored in ass. Okay. I majored in cash and minored in ass. Russ on the tubes, Terry Meek, HVAC, Pete, Kitten Cat. Just when I start to get on a roll talking about bikes. Well, it is raining outside again. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But if I was on my phone right now, this would not be happening. But I prefer to be on the Chromebook because I can just lean up against the workbench, the work table, and just do what I'm doing. You didn't major in anything. Okay, if you majored in that, Kitten Cat, show me some love. So let's get back to the topic here, folks. Coach, if you are listening, you are probably not. You're probably coming out of a 36-hour monster drink bender. You're probably going to crash for another 14 hours. But if you are watching this, my suggestion to you would be, first off, you're not going to find your bike. Stop putting your energy towards that. You want a bike, and you are a nomad like that, don't have a nice bike. Have a piece of crap. Now, I'm not saying have a piece of crap, but have a used bike. Because let's face it, every bike is a used bike. As soon as you buy it and you take it home and you ride it around for a couple weeks, it's used. Okay? Do you think that these homeless kids, these homeless crackheads, would have stolen your bike if it was a total piece of crap? Well, maybe they would have. But it had the trade, the markings on there, Diamondback, all that. You probably had it all nice looking, tricked out. Now, the bottom line is, if you're going to lock it up, you need to take your front wheel with you and take the seat with you. A lot of people do that. I noticed that in Seattle when I worked down there. These people who would bike to work in downtown Seattle, they would do their bikes up, chain their bikes up, whatever. They would take their front wheel off and their seat. Okay? Because you can't do much with it. What are you going to just walk around Seattle with a bike? You going to carry a bike with you? No. A banana seat. So my advice to you, Mr. Coates, is this. First off, get out of that town. I didn't like the look of it. What is it, St. Augustine? I know that's a really old. I think that's the oldest town in America. You're hanging around. You're hanging around crackheads. You think they really want to help you? You think that chick was being sincere? Life on Mars, Mary Jane, HVAC. Do you think she was being sincere when she said, I really want to help you? When she said, I hate thieves. Are you kidding me? I've met a lot of these types of people. They're all thieves. How do you think they pay for their drug habits? They steal. Okay? Or they either steal or they whore themselves out. There's only two ways. So the bottom line is this. Yeah, you had an $800 bike with a 99-cent lock on it. But you should have taken the front wheel off and the seat. They wouldn't have stolen it then. Maybe they would have if they were that hard up for a hit of crack. But the bottom line is this. You want to get another bike? You go to a yard sale. You go to Craigslist. You go to Craigslist. Find yourself a bike. But don't pay more than $200 for it. That way, if it's stolen again, you won't be like, oh, God, I just got a $1,000 bike stolen. You understand, folks? I'm here to help people. The Bergatron is here to offer advice. I'm older than you, redheaded stepchild. I've been around the block. You will not get your bike back. So stop thinking you will get your bike back. You will not get your bike back. Life on Mars, Full Metal Jacket. Wake 'em up. I am burgerlicious. Damn, I'm sexy. Damn, I'm fine. The bottom line is this. You're looking at the greatest looking man in the history of the world. You pull him out of Herman O. Munsters. I want to get over 100 people in here. What's going on here, Kitten Cat? Who do you want to talk about? Mr. Cuck Cuck Boy? Mr. Cuck Cuck Man with the Cuck Cuck plan. His plan is deflection, just like Jack Sparrow said, deflection and projection and gaslighting. He either has two options. He could crawl up in a corner like his right hand lapdog, the trash can hooker woman, or he could do what he's doing now, which is nothing. Playing those little video games, riding your car through some city, talking blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. Ward S., where you been? Where you been? You been on vacation? That's the route that he has chosen, folks. He has chosen the route where he just says, you know what? I'm just going to talk to my sheep and deflect and spin and gaslight. I'm not going to answer any direct questions. And if anyone comes in here who has a real question, I'm just going to block them. And if he does get a couple super chats, I bet they are from himself or one of his friends who's giving him seed money. Do you know what seed money is, Mary Jane? It's trolling money. Now, if you have multiple computers and multiple troll accounts, you can send yourself super chats right now. So if I had another computer right here with another, or even on my phone with another a troll account, which I don't even have any troll accounts, I could send myself from my own PayPal account. I could send myself $20 in the super chat right now. Let's say my name was Robin Hood. And I said, $20 from Robin Hood. Woo! Norm F. Is that the real Norm F? Light me up. If that's the real Norm F, then light it up. So what I'm trying to say to you, Kitten Cat, is this. If Mr. Cuck Cuck Man is getting any money, it's from himself or from his really inner circle, okay? And they've already pre-planned this, and they're saying, okay, you know what? I see your super chats are drying up, Mr. Cuck Cuck Man. So you know what? I'm going to throw you a few tonight. Okay? So just for seed money. So he can try to win over his little small community of sheep and his Jonestown people, the people who are still drinking the Kool-Aid. And they say, oh, look, oh my God, Miss So-and-so just gave Cuck Cuck $20. So I think, you know what? Maybe I should too. Because a lot of people right now probably are afraid to give him money. especially on the super chat, because they're afraid that they're going to be exposed and then they're going to get trolled and doxxed. So if Cuck is getting any money right now in the super chat, it's from himself trolling himself with seed money, or other people who he knows who are his inner circle of lapdogs, who they've already pre-planned this. And maybe if he is getting some money, he's getting some money via PayPal. Is that the real Norm F? Because that's not the real. Mary Jane, light one up too. We can get high together. He doesn't type that well. Okay, Norm F. If that's the real Norm F, what size shirt did I send you? The BERGS Show shirt. What size was it? And what color was it? If that's the real Norm F, what size shirt did I send you? Was it long sleeve or short sleeve? And what was the main color? Okay. Maybe that was, that was probably too many questions for a guy like that. What was the size shirt? What was the color? Okay. All right, folks, type 55. Give me a thumbs up and show me some love, because I'm here. The Burgatron is here. I should have over 400 people in the side chat right now. I should be getting lit up. It's time for the Bergs to go to the next level. It's time for this channel to be taken from here up to here, folks. I've been held back for years by Herman O. Munster, especially. And it's time that you guys brought me nationwide. I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide by ZZ Top. It's time you brought me to Wall Street. It's time that I got an IPO. It's time that I went public. The public stock, the BERGS Show needs to go public. Just like Microsoft. You guys want to buy in? Buy now. You'll be getting rich in a few years. Come on, folks. I am Burgalicious. Show me your love. Come on, Mr. $1, $1 man. I want to see other people on here. $1, but he should not be the only one showing love. Where is Kitten Cat? Kitten Cat showed me $10 of love the other day. $2, $2, $2, $2, $2. Because I'm exposing the truth. You got Mr. Cuck Boy and his little group of minions, his little sheeple. Here's the church. Here's the steeple. Opening it up, and here's all the sheeple. He's got his little group of Jonestown people drinking that grape Kool-Aid. But not for long. Not for long, Terry Meeks. Terry Meeks, I saw you at the Walmarts. I'm quitting YouTube, folks. I saw Terry Meeks at the Walmarts. How come you always messing with me? I think because Terry Meeks wants to see my Johnston. You want to see my Johnston? Huh, Kitten Cat? You want to see my Johnston? I'll show it to you. If you show me some love, I might show you my Johnston. So the Bergs tries to be a nice guy. I try to be a nice guy. I try to be a nice guy. I go over the itinerary with Slimy G. I try to be a nice guy, folks. I try to be a nice guy. I go over his itinerary. I draw him a great map of the United States. I draw him a great map. We're talking about the greatest map in the history of the world. I drew that in 5 seconds. Check it out. And I said to him, so where you want to come in? He wants to come into California. I worked out his itinerary for him. So where are you at, Slimy G? You want to go over your itinerary again? We got a great map right here, folks. You're talking about the United States. Check it out. This guy's trying to say he wants to come into Los Angeles. In my opinion, you should fly into San Francisco. You can start up there in Santa Rosa with Herman and all the other perverts up there, the Rancho. You can go see JK NoCal. You can go see Pepsi OG. Then you can head up I-5 towards Oregon. You can stop in Portland and go see Melton John. I'm not going to be here this summer, Bergs. I'm going to be in Boston at Fenway Park. All right. Sitting in the monster seats, drinking the monster beers. Then you're going to come up I-5 towards Seattle and you want to see me. You say you want to see Uber Goober. You say you want to see JT. Well, then you got a little bit of a conundrum there. You want to go up to BC and see Mr. Cuck Boy? What do you want to do? You want to go to Idaho to see a little Abby? And you got a lot of states here. You got Montana, which is huge. Wyoming, which is huge. You don't know any people there. What are you going to cut down into Nevada? You're going to go to Vegas? You're going to go see Vodka Vixen? What are you going to do? You're going to go down to Scottsdale, Arizona and see Cat? You can go to Albuquerque to see Hazel, Reptiles, Oklahoma to see the fake fishermen. Where are you going? You're going to all these places? You ain't going anywhere. In fact, I don't even think you're coming to America. I'm going to tear this map up. You ain't even coming to America. That's what I got to say to that. You ain't even coming to America, man. You don't have the energy. You don't have the jet black hair. You don't have the charisma. You don't have the uncut girth. You don't have the rig. And you don't have the money. You ain't going anywhere. Come to Europe. I don't know. Maybe not. I would probably go to Italy because I'm half Italian, but I don't speak Italian though. I wouldn't go to England. England, I hear, is bad air quality. You got a lot of Muslims there now, a lot of Indians. It ain't like the old days when it was just, a bunch of white people. Like, that's where I come from. I'm white. I don't know if you noticed that. I'm a white person. France, no. Spain, no. I go to Italy. Maybe the south of France. The bottom line is this. I'm not going anywhere. I don't have the money. That is the fake norm. HVAC North, fix me up, buddy boy. Hey, Norm F, why don't you beer me? Hey, beer me, Norm F. Beer me. That ain't the real Norm F. That's not the real Norm F, folks. Pasta. That's not the real Norm F. If that was the real Norm F, first off, he'd be passed out by now. Because there's one. Show me your love there, Norm F. Where has my love been? ¿Dónde está mi amor? Where is my love, Norm F? ¿Dónde está mi amor, Norm F? Because the bottom line is this. Oda keeps me up all night. No. That is a fake Norm F. Where is Norm F? He used to do money drops on here. He used to show me some love, but it was all via PayPal. But see, Norm F likes to, from what I heard, Norm F, and I've seen it a million times, he likes to light that super chat up. He loves to be the center of attention, and he loves to light that super chat up. Just like Wendy Johnson. Wendy Johnson was a supporter of the BERGS Show, and then she or he, which I think it's a man, became, I don't know what happened. Show your love, Wendy Johnson. Show your love to the Burgertron. And maybe when I'm done with this, I can go play the guitar. Wendy Johnson said, Bergs, I want you to play Kenny Rogers, the Gambler. I want you to play Johnny Cash. I printed out all these songs. And what did Wendy Johnson do? Wendy Johnson turncoated on me. Wendy Johnson backstabbed me and said, no more. What do you mean no more? I tell you when it's no more. You don't tell me when it's no more. Dove è mi amore? Mi amor. Come salute, come stai? Salute, come stai? Let me tell you something about Norm F's little dog, Little Oda. Give me a break. Norm F, you are not qualified or fit mentally to be a dog owner. We should be calling the ASPCA in Scarborough, Ontario, and get Little Oda confiscated from you. What do you mean? I'm perfectly fine with Salty Dog. You don't know what you're talking about, Wendy Johnson. You just called me a prick. You know you're getting a timeout for that, right? Okay. I'm fine with everybody. You guys need to come up the present time. The bottom line is this. Where is everybody? Now we need to call you. You don't live in Toronto. You live in Scarborough. You know that. Scarborough is not Toronto. Okay. You want me to ask my phone? Because you told me where you lived. Because I had to mail your goddamn shirt to you. How far is Scarborough from Toronto?
The drive from Toronto to Scarborough is 25.7 kilometers.
Kilometers? I don't do kilometers. I don't do kilometers. 25.7 kilometers equals how many miles?
25.7 kilometers is equal to 15.969 miles.
All right, 16 miles. You don't live in Toronto. You live 16 miles from Toronto. Oh, hickory dickory dock. Oh, don't say you live in Toronto. You don't. The bottom line is this. I try to be a nice guy. I try to give great advice to little leprechaun boys. I try to tell them, do not buy a $900 bicycle. I try to give you advice. Do not give money to Mr. Cuck Cuck. He's a scammer, he's a thief, and he's going down. Now, what do you people do? You take the exact opposite advice that the BERGS gives you. Well, the bottom line is this. He has built up such a negative karma deficit. And let me tell you something. Other people also, like the Spider Woman. You building up negative karma deficits. And that's the world, the universe will come back to haunt you. You could be walking out of your house one day, all of a sudden a bolt of lightning strikes the tree right next to you and the tree falls on you and you are dead. We don't need any Boyd justice. We don't need any real life justice. We need, look at that line, folks. Look at that line. Look at that line. Trimming the beard. Look at that line. Ooh, I got some trim yesterday, folks. Woo! I got me some trim. Ooh, I got me some trim, Mary Jane. Woo! There will be real life universal justice from the universe. These people like the Spider Woman who called the APS on my family. She might be fine. She might not go to jail. But she might fire up her car one morning, driving to work. All of a sudden, she hits a big patch of black ice. And bam, just like that, right into a telephone pole. Goodbye. The chickens will come home to roost. What's going on, coach? Mr. Cuck Boy, who allegedly stole over 30 grand that was supposed to be allocated towards St. Jude's. One day he wakes up and goes to the store to buy himself a pack of cigarettes. All of a sudden, the lug nuts fall off his tires. Driving 65 miles an hour, he spins 5 times and the car explodes. Now, that is called karma. And that's what these people, because they have such a huge negative karma deficit built up, that levee is bound to break. That levee is going to break. Who is going to show me some love right now? Because we got the Snohomish River here, folks. And it is cresting. It is almost at flood stage. Let's get a couple donations going here. Let's get a couple super chats going here, where we get that levee. It's going to break. It's going to go over them sandbags, folks. People going to be after running for the mountains. Let's get it going on here, Kitten Cat. You're all talk, no action. I want to see action. Just like the Poison song from 1986, Bret Michaels. I want action tonight, satisfaction. All right, Mr. HVAC. How come you always got to pick up all these people? Let's see, $1. Let's see, $2. Just like Bret Michaels and C.C. DeVille and Bobby Dahl and Ricky Rocket from Poison, 1986. Bear! I want action tonight, satisfaction. All right. Bear! But you folks want to play hardball. You folks don't want to come up to present time. You folks don't want to be part of the show. You girls don't want to be official Bergettes anymore. There was a time when almost all of my supporters were women, official Bergettes. They were going on that Teespring store. They were buying that Bergette merch. Where are my Bergettes at? Okay? Where are my official Bergettes at? Remember the old days? Remember the old days? Where are the Bergettes at? Huh? What happened to those old days, folks? What happened to those old days? What happened to those old days? Talking about the official Bergettes. I had a lot of support from actual women. Now, I don't mind getting support from any, you want to identify yourself as a woman. You want to be a cross-dresser. You want to be a transvestite. You want to be a transgender. You want to be a third gender. You want to be bisexual. You want to be trisexual. You want to be quadsexual. You want to be a fourth gender. You want to be a fifth gender. Woo! You want to be a sixth gender. I don't care what gender you want to be. Because the bottom line is this. I'm here to do a show. This is a business, folks. This is not romper room. This is not me coming on here just to kill time. This is not me coming on here and having panels like everyone else does. Because the Bergs would never have a panel. Because I would get porned out in a New York minute, a New York second. Because everybody would be wanting to get a piece of my scalp. They'd want to get the Bergie Boys scalp. Because I am the OG of OGs. I am the most OG of boy of all time. You have to remember, folks, I am one of the original people in the YTDC, the YouTube drinking community, which I go back there to 2010. This channel is from April 13th, 2008. I'm coming up on my 12th anniversary, my 12-year, and I'm going to have a party. Oh, and you are all invited here on April 13th of 2020. You're all invited. Oh, we're going to have a shing-ding. Oh, it's going to be epic. Oh, there's going to be chicas here, cucarachas. We're going to have a little mariachi band here playing in the background. We're going to have a spread. Oh, we're going to have the champagne, the chicas, the gold, the jewelry, the clothes, the car. Oh, we're going to have the comida, the carne asadas, the pollo, arroz con pollo. We're going to have it all. The maricons, the pendejos. The bottom line is this. We're going to have a party right here. We're going to party like it's 2008. My 12th year anniversary right here on YouTube. I don't have any troll accounts. I don't troll. I don't dox. This is me. You're looking at me. I'm here because this is a business, folks. I'm here to make money. I'm here to make my future happen. I need to get me into a Class B by next year. You going to help me out? I got a GoFundMe page. I got a Teespring. You can go to paypal.me/thebergs1973. Or you can show your love right now in the super chat. Mr. $1, $1 man. He's the man with the plan. The $1 man. Where's your love at, kitten cat? Huh? It dried up. It dried up. I was talking about Mr. Cuck Boy the other night. You were dropping it like it was going out of style. You were dropping it like it's hot. Dropping it like it's hot. Now, you forgot about the Bergie Boy, huh? I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control, 'cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying. You better shape up. 'Cause you need a man, and your heart is set on Bergs. You better shape up. You better understand. To your heart you must be true. Nothing left for me to do. You're the one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 the one I need. Oh, yes, indeed. Ooh. If you feel a weird affection, you're too shy to convey. Meditate my direction. Ooh, feel your way. I better shape up, 'cause you need the Bergs, and my heart is set on you. I better shape up. I better understand. To my heart I must be true. Nothing left for me to do. You're the one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 the one I need. Oh, yes, indeed. Woo. All right, folks. Where are the people tonight? Don't you realize this is a Saturday night? Come on. The work week is done. You people have been paid. You're acting like a bunch of unemployed peasants. You're acting like a bunch of people standing on a bread line during the Depression of the 1930s in America. You people are acting like a bunch of peasants waiting on a bread line to get some bread and some hot soup. Huh? You men are acting like a bunch of guys who haven't had a shave in a week. You got a perpetual 5 o'clock shadow. You women are acting like a bunch of bag ladies. You're acting like a bunch of crazy cat ladies with 15 cats whose homes smell of cat urine and cat feces. You women are acting like a bunch of bag ladies who are pushing a cart around South Central Los Angeles filled with a bunch of cans so you can go recycle the cans for 5 cents per can. You men are acting like a bunch of scared little boys who are going off to summer camp for the first time when you're 10 years old. And that's the first time you ever left your mommy and your daddy. And you going off to summer camp for 2 weeks. Sleepaway camp. You all acting like a little bunch of girls and boys. Why do you act like men? You just got paid. Because the Bergs, I gots to get paid. I gots to get paid. Just like ZZ Top said, folks. I gots to get paid. So why don't you come up to present time? Why don't you click that addictive super chat button? Oh, that's addictive. I know you're looking at it right now, Mr. HVAC. You are looking at that button right now. And you're saying, you know what? I am going to hit that. Because the Bergs is the most entertaining man I've ever seen in my life. You are even looking at me, HVAC, and you're saying to yourself, you know what, Bergs? I know I'm a heterosexual man, but you are damn good looking. You are actually thinking about being my agent. And women, you are looking at me and you're saying, you know what? I want to be the next Mrs. Bergs. But you're too set in your ways. You need to come up to present time. You need to click on that super chat button. That's what you need to do. Because you know I am here night after night after night. I am the show. I am a Cyberdyne Systems model 92015. I am a Terminator. And I am here to terminate the competition. I am here to exterminate all of the scammers, the thieves, the trolls, the doxers, the people who call the authorities. I am the show. It's raining out here. I don't know how long this stream will be up because this goddamn Chromebook could end at any second. So you people need to think to yourselves, because I know I got women on the side chat who are married and they're saying, God damn, Bergs, I want to be with you. If you're thinking that way, show your love. If you are a man and you're looking at the Bergs and you're saying, you know what, Bergs, I've never been with a man, but if I had to be with one, it would be you. Show your love. Because the bottom line is this. It doesn't matter what you think. It matters what I think. It matters what I say. And I am your emperor. I am the man with the plan. I am the man who has the final decision in every single matter here on YouTube. You have to understand that. I don't play around. This is a business, folks. This ain't no Rancho Kitchen Stadium. This ain't no never-ending van build. This ain't no choochin equals moochin. This ain't no bikini bacon. This ain't no drama channel. This is the Bergs. This is the Bergs Show. I am unstoppable. I'm a tank. I'm built like a tank. Mentally and physically. So come on, folks. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? What are you doing with your lives? I'm trying to give you a pep talk. What are you doing with your lives? Come on. Come up to present time. Because I know HVAC wants to buy me a beer. I know HVAC wants to buy me a beer. I'm unstoppable. A Sherman tank. I'm a Berg tank. You can't stop this. And imagine, look at just the way I'm built. And I don't even work out. Imagine if I start hitting the gym. How unstoppable I will be. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hulk Hogan, you're going down. Oh, yeah. Listen up, Mean Gene. You going down. Oh, yeah, Miss Elizabeth. Keep tickling my balls. Oh, yeah. Where are my people? We got Quinn with two N's, but he never comes through. Quinn with two N's is too busy stealing bicycles in Santa Rosa. Let me tell you something, Mr. Coates. You know what happened to your bike? Your bike has already been smoked. You got smoked, and your bike got smoked, and then your bike was smoked. You understand? It was a 3-part process. You got smoked, your bike got smoked, and then your bike was smoked. That bike's already been smoked. They had themselves quite a night, I'm sure. A lot of smoking going on there. You ain't going to find that bike. You ain't going to find that bike. You're going hunting for that bike like you just lost your kid. $1 from Mr. HVAC. He's the only one coming through tonight. You women should be ashamed of yourselves. Laura Stevenson, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm trying to come up the present time. I'm trying to motivate you people. I'm trying to have you become a tank like the Bergs is. A lot of you people are sitting in your mommy's basement and you're too afraid. You know what? You need to come up the present time, girls. You need to realize that, you know what? You can't be hanging out on that side chat your whole life. You need to be camming up. You can say what you want about the Bergs. You can call me a fat ass. You can call me a drunk. Living in my mommy's garage. But the truth will set you free. And the truth is, at least I came up. At least you can see what I look like from day to day. Now, yesterday I did a major beard shave. Some people were even saying, wow, Bergs, you look like you lost weight. Well, if you want to take some beard hair and put it on a scale, maybe I lost a couple of ounces. I don't know what that weighs. The bottom line is this. I'm here night after night after night. I am like the show Seinfeld. That show went off the air in 1998, but it's still in reruns, folks, night after night after night after night. It ain't going to go away. I am Jerry. I am Kramer. I am George Costanza. I am Newman. I am. Who's the chick? Wait, you got George, Jerry, Kramer, Newman, Eileen. No, what's the woman's name in there? Julia Louis Dreyfus, but what's her character's? Elaine. I am Elaine. I am George. I am Jerry. I am Kramer. I am Newman. I'm on here night after night. I am in syndication. The BERGS Show has been picked up. I'm already on track for syndication. because I come at you night after night after night. No soup for you. If you get in that soup line, let me tell you something, folks. I am from northern New Jersey, and that's how they are there. Oh, yeah. You go to some of the pizzerias there. I'm not talking about Domino's. I'm talking about mom and pop pizzerias. Real pizza. Real Italian pizza. Or you go to some of these Jewish delicatessens or bagel places, and you get in line. It's a long line, folks. It's a different kind of culture back there. It's a rat race. And let me tell you something, folks. It ain't like out here in Seattle where it's time for you to order and you say, well, no. As soon as it's your turn in line, you better have your goddamn order. Or they will say, no soup for you. I've seen it happen before. It's happened to me. Not no soup for you, but they've said this to me, Rena. What's up, Wad? I would go to this one bagel place in my town, and very long lines. Their menu was kind of complex. If you haven't been there in a while. And it got to my turn, and I still didn't know what I wanted. I was like, yeah, I'll take a, and the guy's like, come on. What do you want? Come on. I swear to God. And then he put me on the spot, and I just said, okay, I'll take an everything bagel toasted with cream cheese. Now, I didn't really want that. I wanted something different, but they put you better know what you want back there. It ain't like out here where you can lollygag around. Now, back in New Jersey, where I'm from, you hear people when they're driving down the streets, then they honk their horns all the time. You hear a lot of honking going on by a lot of honkies. They're honking the horn. Even though there is no real reason to be honking it, they honk it. Out here in the Seattle area, you barely hear. I honked the horn today, actually, because I was at a red light and somebody was ahead of me and it turned green and they didn't move. So they were probably on their phone. So I had to do a honk, but I gave them a little kind of itsy bitsy honk, like a bimp, bimp, like a little tiny fart, not like a fart, like I gave him a little honk, a little bimp, a little tap. Bimp. In New Jersey, they lay on that horn. F you. You're talking about some high-strung people. So when you get into lines, you better know what you want. And you better not stutter. Because I grew up stuttering also. But it wasn't as stressful when I was growing up. It's stressful now. So if it comes to your turn and they say, hey, what do you want? What do you want? Come on. I'll take a, they'll actually make fun of you. Okay, out. No soup for you. No soup for you. That ain't the real Norm F. Norm F wouldn't even know how to spell envious. He wouldn't know how to do anything. The real Norm F doesn't come in here. No, the Lisa Marie is not looking fabulous. Big deal. You got a new bed. You got some whatever. He's going to make it look like a shit box in 2 months. and it's still not even a camper van. It's not a RV, Class B. There is no toilet. There is no shower. How can you live in a place where you can't take a crap or a pee and you can't take even a little bit of a shower? It's just a big van, big deal. He's got a poop in the, he puts a Walmart bag on top of a bucket as a liner, and that's how he goes to the bathroom. That is disgusting. How can you live that way? And think about all this food this guy eats, that shawarma, that stuff. Imagine what that's like coming out of your body. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I'm not envious of the never-ending van build. And Hosey O. Munster, Herman O. Munster is just doing it to make money. Okay? They're making money. Okay? And Herman is sharing that money with Elbow. And I heard from through the grapevine that Elbow is leaving on Wednesday. No, he's not. You know where he's leaving to? He might be just driving around San Francisco or something, because I guess Rosie's going to Las Vegas again for a week. And then, because it's too early in the year, okay, for Elbow to go back to Chicago. To Chicago, right? So jealous, it's hilarious. First off, Norm F would not be able to spell hilarious. So you are getting a timeout. Because that is not the real Norm F, folks. Pepsi OG, you should have kept your name. Show me some love, folks. I got $3 from the same person. Spread it around. All right? I'm not envious of that. Herman has been able to make a lot of money off that van build. Okay? Herman is a piece of crap. Herman is a man. Okay? Then Herman will say, I'm just an old bat. Herman, who's a man, folks, will say, I'm just a 61-year-old old bat, okay? Do you know what that means? All right. It means an old woman. What does an old bat mean?
Here's the definition of bat. A mainly nocturnal mammal capable of sustained flight, with membranous wings that extend between the fingers and connecting the forelimbs to the body and the hind limbs to the tail.
Yeah, but the informal meaning is a woman regarded as unattractive or unpleasant. So Herman is calling himself, an old bat, the urban dictionary, old bat. Any annoying, an old bat. Any annoying postmenopausal woman, but especially one who applies a considerable amount of makeup and scares small children with her appearance. You don't believe me? Here we go. Old bat. Any annoying postmenopausal woman. Right there, folks. So Herman O. Munster, who is a man, is basically saying that he's postmenopausal. only a woman can be postmenopausal. So Terry Meek is saying she's an old bat. But especially one who applies a considerable amount of makeup and scares small children with her appearance. Give me a break. Give me a break. So Herman Hosey is an old bat. Herman is postmenopausal. How can a man be menopausal? Let me look up on my phone. Do men go through menopause?
According to Healthline, male menopause involves a drop in testosterone production in men who are age 50 or older.
Okay, but it's not, it's called andropause. Male menopause is the more common term for andropause. The same group of symptoms is also known as testosterone deficiency, androgen deficiency, and late onset hypogonadism. What, like big balls? Gonads? Male menopause involves a drop in testosterone production in men who are 50 years or older. So basically, yeah, but Herman takes all that, the medicine which shrivels up his balls. Well, hold on a second. What is a third gender?
Here's the definition of third gender. A category of people who do not identify as male or female, but rather as neither, both, or a combination of male and female genders.
I can't believe that they even... Okay. A category, third gender. A category of people who do not identify as male or female, but rather as neither, both, or a combination of male and female. How can it be a combination? Third gender or third sex is a concept in which individuals are categorized either by themselves or by society as neither man nor woman. It is also a social category present in societies that recognize three or more genders. So it's not even real, folks. It's a concept. Third gender is a concept in which individuals are categorized either by themselves or by society as neither a man nor a woman. So it's a concept. It's not even real. That's like me saying, you know what, folks? I'm not really 6 feet tall. I'm really 6'6". That's a concept I'm working with here. I don't drive a 1996 piece of shit Saturn. I'm driving a 2020 tricked out Jeep Wrangler. Because you know why? Because that's what I want it to be. Because that's what I want my car to be. I don't want you to categorize my car as a Saturn. I want you to categorize it as a 2020 Jeep Wrangler, all tricked out. That's how I want you to categorize it as. You understand? I don't want you to categorize my 2007 Fender. I don't want you to categorize my 2007 Fender Squire Stratocaster, as a Squire, I want you to categorize this as a 1956 American-made Fender Stratocaster that was owned and played by Buddy Holly. I want you to not categorize this as a 2007 Fender Squire by Fender Stratocaster. No, I want you to categorize this as a classic guitar in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a 1956 American-made standard Fender Stratocaster played and owned by the great and late Buddy Holly. That's what I want you to do. You understand? That's what these freaks are doing. They are rewriting what's right and wrong. They are rewriting everything, folks. Do you guys see what these people are doing to society? Do you guys understand how they're infiltrating everything? Do you see what's going on? Do you see? Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand me, Laura Stevenson? Do you understand me? No, I'm not going to play along because I don't want to live in a society where people can make up their own gender. Now, you know what? I'm not a man anymore, folks. No, I'm not a man. And I'm not 6 feet tall. I'm not my size. I am 6 feet 4 inches tall, and I am ripped from head to toe. I got the greatest body in the history of the world. Oh, but you can't see it though, right? But that doesn't mean it's not true. Just because you can't see it. That's the society that these people want you to live in. Basically, a make-believe society. I live in the real world. They want you to live in make-believe. You guys ever heard of LA Beast? LA Beast is from New Jersey, just like I am. I've been subbed to him for years. He was living in Los Angeles at the time. This is probably from 2016. And he had a P.O. box, and I sent him a letter. I said, hey, Beast, can you send me a postcard? And this is what he mailed back. Now, you can hardly see it anymore, but it says, to Chris. This is before, I guess, he had the beard and the long hair. Okay. And then on the back, this is what it says. LA Beast. You don't know the LA Beast? LA Beast. You don't know the LA Beast? Look up his channel. LA Beast. You never heard the LA Beast? He's got like He's got like 2.5 million subs. Anyway, he said to me, what's up, Chris? Sorry it took a little while to get back, but just wanted to say thank you for all your support. It really means a lot. I'll keep the crazy videos coming, so definitely stay tuned. Always remember, mind over matter. Have a good day. LA Beast. LA Beast, folks. This is a true YouTube celebrity. He even has a Wikipedia page. You don't know the LA Beast? I actually got a postcard. This is about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. Yep. That's the proof, man. You want to see my receipts? I just showed you the receipts. I stand with Stellar. I emailed Stellar. Stellar is in my area. Or I'll say it like Gerald says. Stellar is in my area. I'll say it like the little redheaded stepchild. Stellar lives in my area. I said, hey, Stellar, I am Team Stellar, blah, blah, blah. And we've gone back and forth now for probably about a week. I told him to come up anytime you want, and I'll give you a wrench. Now, he hasn't been up, but the bottom line is this. I might ask him, hey, man, you want to meet and have some coffee, and I'll interview you, and we'll go live? Oh, yeah. That will piss off some people. You see? I'll ask him some questions, and we'll go live, and I'll give him and I'll interview him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Miss Elizabeth, a little to the left. Oh, yeah, a little to the right. Norm F, that's a fake Norm F. So the bottom line is this, folks. Where are all my people at tonight? You think you think I do this for my health? You think I'm having a good time? You think I'm having fun? This is a business, folks. This is a show. But you can't have a show without the business. You can't have a business without the show. That's why they call it show business. I'm an entertainer, folks. I'm here to entertain. I am not here to do chooching. I'm not here to walk around town with my selfie stick. I'm not here to do a never-ending van build. I'm not here to do Rancho Cooking Stadium. I'm not here to do bikini baking. Because you would not want to see what the Bergs looks like in a bikini. Because it would be pretty hideous looking. So the bottom line is this. I am here to drop knowledge on you. I am here to entertain you. I got a mouthpiece. I can play the guitar. I said to you guys a few weeks ago, what do you want? Music or mouthpiece? A lot of people, more people said the mouthpiece. But the bottom line is this. I don't mind doing the mouthpiece, but the funds have to roll in. Remember, this is a business. This is a business where we're paid on the 21st of every month. I can't let one day go by. I can't take one day off. So the bottom line is this. I dare you right now, people. I dare you to show me some love. I dare you. Don't be a peasant. Don't be a maggot. Be a Don't be an athletic supporter. Be an athlete. Don't be a jockstrap. Be a jock. Don't be a cup. Buy a coffee cup at my Teespring store. You know what I'm saying, folks? We got never-ending rain going here. No never-ending van bill. So the bottom line is this. I guarantee you they're still live. I guarantee you Elbow is still live right now. Or Hosey is probably still live right now. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Hosey finally went off after 4 hours and 36 minutes. And he also was live earlier fixing up the never-ending van build for 5 hours. That means Hosey went live today for a total of 9.5 hours. What a loser. Hey, Rosie, F you loser. You hog up all the airtime. You are a hog. You are hanging out with a hog. You're not an old bat. An old bat is a postmenopausal woman. You're not a woman. You're a man. And we got the videos to prove it. Hold on a second, Norm F. Hey, Norm F. Why don't you go pick your nose for 300 seconds? I do the Mr. Miyagi every day. You ain't getting no Miyagi. You ain't getting no Miyagi, ape. Why don't you go join... Hey, ape, why don't you go join your buddy, the fake Norm F, for 300 seconds? See, now you guys got me in a mood. Now you got me in a bam, just like that kind of mood. Okay? Because I see that no one is showing any love except for Mr. $1 Man. Now, I saw Mr. $1 Man give mangoes $4 yesterday or 2 days ago. He's giving me $3. So I think he's good for another $1 or $2. You know what I'm saying? Because all these other maggots are not picking up the slack. Now, I don't know what's going on with you folks. The BERGS has been around for a long time. I try to do my best. But you people just do not want to come up the present time. Now, you need to come up the present time. This is a business. This is a matter of life or death. And you people want to sit here on the side chat and do a country club side chat. You cannot sit in a lukewarm bath, folks. You cannot sit in a cold bath, folks. You are either hot or cold for the Bergs. You don't take a cold shower. You take a hot shower. I'm not talking about scalding hot. I'm talking about a hot shower. You don't take a lukewarm shower. We don't want people around here who sit on the fence. We don't want people around here. They don't know if they're a Republican or a Democrat. They're an independent. We don't need independents around here. We need people who want to take a stand in life. We need people who say, you know what, Bergs? I love you. I am ride or die with Bergs until the end. And then you go off and you find someone else. I don't need people who just are fly-by-nighters. I don't need any fence, people who are walking on the fence. I don't need people taking lukewarm baths or cold showers. I need someone who's going to wake up in the morning and take a nice big dump and have a nice big morning piss, and then get in that shower and take a nice hot shower, soap up your body, wash your hair with Pert Plus, comb your hair, brush your teeth, put on your deodorant, put on your clothes, and get your ass downstairs, make some coffee, and start your day. I need people who are self-motivated and self-starters. I don't need lazy people around here. I don't need people who I need to give a little smack to get them going. I need students, just like when I used to teach the guitar. You got to be a self-starter. I give you the lesson for the week, and you go home and you practice it all week. You don't need to be told when to practice by your mommy or your daddy. You are a robot. You are practicing because you want to practice. I don't need people who need to be told to show their love. They need to show their love because they want to show their love, because they're self-starters. I don't need to grab you and take you and turn you upside down and shake you until all the pennies and dollars fall out of your pockets. I don't need those kinds of people around here. I need people who are hot for the Bergs, not lukewarm and not cold. I need people who are self-starters, self-motivators. I don't need people who are sleeping in their mommy's basement, smoking weed all day, and they're told to get a job. I want people who wake up in the morning. The early bird gets the worm. And they wake up early. They take a shower. They get dressed. They're looking all fly. They get their bagels and their coffee, and they're out there hitting the bricks. They're out there ham and egging it. They're passing out their resumes. They're not just going online, emailing resumes. You need to be knocking on doors. You need to be flirting with the secretaries. You need to get in there and see the big boss man and get yourself a job. Any way you can do it. I don't need any procrastinators. I don't need any lazy people in here. I need self-starters. I need people who are hot for the bergs, who are not lukewarm and not cold. I need the type of people who everybody aspires to be. Nobody aspires to be a unemployed, lazy, unmotivated loser. We want people here at the BERGS Show who are hot for the bergs, who want to show their love because they don't need to be told to show their love, but they are BERGS Show enthusiasts and supporters. They don't need to be told in the morning to make their bed. They make their bed. They don't need to be told to wipe their ass. They don't need to be told to brush their teeth. They don't need to be told to do their chores or do their homework. They don't need to be told to do things. They have already learned these lessons very young in life, and they are self-starters, and they are motivated people, and they are successful people. That's the kind of people we want here at the BERGS Show. We don't want the kinds of people who I need to constantly nag. Nobody likes a nag, okay? Everyone already has one mom. They don't need two moms. The bottom line is this. I am a motivator. I am Tony. I am a motivational speaker. And that's the bottom line. Okay? I'm not Don LaPree. I'm not selling you a making money package. I'm not Tony Little. I'm not selling you the Gazelle where you're working out on a thing with a ponytail with your hat on because you're bald. I am not Tony, who's that other guy? The real big, the real tall guy? Tony Robbins. I'm not Tony Robbins. I'm the BERGS. Okay. So that's the bottom line, folks. You're either hot for the BERGS or you're cold for the BERGS, but you can't be lukewarm for the BERGS. You can't be lukewarm for the Burgatron. You can't be lukewarm for the Burgatron. You are either a self-starter. You don't need to be nagged. You shouldn't have to be nagged. The bottom line is this. This is a business. $2 from Quinn with two F's. Two N's. Show your love, folks. Man, I'm going to have to take a screenshot of that. I got to take a screenshot of that. Or a picture. Quinn with two N's. That is great. Hold on a second. Let me take another one. Quinn with two N's. That is beautiful. I don't need to be a motivator. I'm not here to be your daddy. I'm not here to be your mommy. I am here to basically bring you to a higher plateau. Because right now, folks, you people are in a rut in your lives. You're in a rut. You've reached the plateau of whatever career that you're in, or maybe you're in between jobs, and maybe you need to get a little bit motivated. Right now, you're here, folks. And you're on a plane. The Bergs wants to bring you up. I want to elevate you. I want to motivate you. I want to bring you up to the next level. I want to bring you up that pyramid. I want to bring you up that mountainside until you reach the peak, the mountain peak. I'm not trying to bring you down. I'm trying to bring you up. I'm not looking for a handout. I'm looking for a hand up. I am not an e-beggar. I am an entertainer. I am an e-entertainer. Quinn with two F's came through tonight. $2. That's all I could get for a bike I found and sold. Let me tell you something, Quinn with two N's. You are the show. You are the show, Quinn with two N's. So the bottom line is this. What are we talking about here? We're talking about respect. I've been around for a long time. I've been around for a long time. Remember, I am from the planet Bergatron. So my birth date, my birth year is very, very confusing. So I don't know how old I am. In American years, I'm 46 years old. But in Berganese or Bergatron years, I could be over 4,000 or 4 million years old. I don't know how old I am. Okay? But there's no way for me to get those records unless I get me a spaceship and go back to my home planet of Bergatron. Now, I've been working on that, trying to get some funds to get me a DeLorean. I got to get a flux capacitor. I got to get some plutonium. And I got to get up to 88 miles per hour. But I don't know if the DeLorean and the flux capacitor and the plutonium, that might just let me go back in time or to the future only in around the Earth. You have to understand, my home planet is 14 galaxies away. So we're talking about it's going to have to be some serious shit. Some serious octane to get to my home planet of Bergatron. So I don't know how I'm going to do it. But where there's a will, there's a way. The DeLorean is at Universal Studios. Oh, you're down there in Orlando? Elbows farts might blast me to Bergatron. Now, Kitten Cat, I don't know where you're at. See, right now, I would say you are on the fence. You are not hot for the Bergs. You are not cold for the Bergs. You are lukewarm. We don't need anyone who's lukewarm in here. Now, the other night, you were hot for the Bergs when I was talking about your Mr. Tuck Tuck Tick Tick. But I talked about him tonight also. But you weren't hot for the Bergs. You weren't even lukewarm. You were cold for the Bergs. So you have to make a decision. What do you want to do? You want to drink lukewarm coffee? You want to wake up in the morning and drink lukewarm coffee? You want to have a nice hot cup of coffee to wake your ass up? You little puke. Mr. Quinn with 2 N's came through with $2, folks. Now, where is Slimy G? I see Slimy G's live, but where's he at? Huh? He's not coming up to present time. The other day, he was hot for the Bergs. Now he's lukewarm. Let's see where he's at. Let me give him a call. You're either hot for the Bergs. You can be cold for the Bergs. You can be lukewarm for the Bergs. But you need to be able to show the Bergs some respect. And I am a man on here who demands respect. I am a man. I'm not a third gender. I'm a fourth gender. Okay, good night there, Terry Meeks. This old bat needs to scare older kids. All right. I'll see you tomorrow, Terry Meeks, at the Walmarts. I'll probably bump into you. I'll probably bump into you at the Walmarts. I hope you don't, if you want to go see my Johnston, I'll be okay with that because, I'm a single guy. You want to see my Johnston? What's up, folks? I'm quitting YouTube, folks. You guys either got to be hot for the bergs. You can't be lukewarm. You can't be cold. You got to be hot for the bergs. You got to show them some love. Get him into that camper van. Because he's going to have nowhere to go when his parents move away there in a year. You need to be hot for the bergs. Now, as far as me, I don't know. I'm probably going to go on a road trip in a couple weeks. But until then, folks, I want you to leave me alone. I mean, I got my Johnston. I got my Walmarts. I got my Taco Bell. If I want to eat Taco Bell every day, folks, that's my prerogative. You know what I'm saying, folks? Hey, what's up there, Brother Bergs? Yeah, we're live tonight. Yeah, sorry about that, you know. I got carried away there, Brother Bergs. I was on there for 3-4 hours there, Brother Bergs. Where's Double J at? What's she doing? No! How you doing? You can goddamn guarantee it. I hear you, Jill. Oh, look who we got here. Miss Bats and Bangs. Miss Molly, be golly, with the 1959 librarian glasses on. Miss Bats and Bangs, who's gotten over $15,000 from the schizophrenic bipolar Canadian. So I saw that you did a stream a few weeks ago, and you put my name in it, and the bottom line is Norm F came in and gave you over $500. Now, I would think that I'd be entitled to some of that money. You know what I'm saying? What do you think of that? Hi, Bergs. Hi, Bergs. Hi, Bergs. Oh, that was unsolicited money. I never asked for it, Berg. You know, I was unsolicited, solicited, unsolicited. Sorry, Berg. I know I got a big nose. I got some new teeth. You know, I got a lot of tattoos. You know, I had to spend some more money on tattoos, unfinished tattoos, finished tattoos, unfinished tattoos, finished tattoos, unfinished, finished, unfinished. It was unsolicited money. I never asked for my money from Norm. I didn't ask for money. Anybody. Never asked anything for anybody my whole life. Anybody. It was Norm. I think he gave me some money there, unsolicited. I didn't ask for it. Solicited, unsolicited. No. You're done. You're done. You're out of here. What do you think about that, Melton? What do you think about that, Melton John, huh? Hey, Melton, you still want to be my running mate in 2020 or what? Hey, Melton, what's going on? We got the Red Sox coming up here, huh? We got the Mariners, the Red Sox. What's going on over here? Yeah, Bergs. You hear about Cyrax? He's going to be taking over YouTube. You think about the name Cyrax, because he's taking over. He's taking over. Yeah, I've seen Cyrax. Yeah, what's the big deal about him? Oh, you don't want to mess with Cyrax. He will chew you up and spit you out. That's the bottom line. We got the Boston Red Sox. We got all-you-can-eat lobster. We gonna sit in Fenway Park in the monster seats, drinking the monster beers, smoking the cigars, hanging out with Marky Mac and Donnie Wahlberg, going in the car, going to the bar, drinking half a yard in the Commonwealth. So, do you still want to be my running mate in 2020? No, Bergs. I'm running for president, and Cyrax is going to be my vice president. All right, good for you. All right, we did some cartoons. Cyrax is the new show. What's up, Rena? Cyrax is the show, baby. Have you seen Cyrax? That is one good-looking dude. Cyrax looks like the guy from Tales from the Crypt. Woo! Bottom line is this, baby. Cyrax is the show. Cyrax is the new show, folks. That's what I heard. I heard Cyrax is taking over the bottom of YouTube. Well, you know what I'm saying? Cyrax is taking over. Woo! Cyrax is coming for you. Have no fear. Street life is here. Have no fear. Cyrax is here, folks. Bottom line is this. What's the moral of the story? The moral of tonight's hangout is, if you're going to donate to St. Jude's or any other charity, then you do your homework and you donate to them on their website. You don't donate to some guy in Canada. Nothing against Canada, but that's where he lives. Now, personally, the Bergs, if I donate to any place, I, in the past, have donated to the animal shelters around here. Now, I do not donate money. What I would do, and I haven't done it in a while, I'll be honest, it's been like a year and a half. But what I would do, I buy a bunch of dog food, few bags of dog food, a lot of cat food, treats and all that kind of stuff. Spend like $100. And I would go to a particular dog or animal shelter and I drop the stuff off because you know it's going to get used. You don't give them the money. You don't know where the money's going. You go. That's what I donated to the animals, because the people are getting a lot of money. But I don't donate it to the animals the way they want you to on those commercials that are heartbreaking, where you see the dogs who are freezing cold outside and all abused and beaten. That, to me, is a very terrible way to market a product. They're making you feel guilty. They're making you want to cry and then pick up the phone. No. You know what? Go to an animal shelter. Buy some food. You bring it there yourself. You know, you take a walk through there and you take a look at the cats and the dogs or whatever you want to look at. But that's what you got to do. You don't just nilly-willy give a bunch of money, Rena or HVAC. Good night. Because you know what? A lot of these charities, I'll tell you what. You know what? You give $100, maybe because they have such like, I don't know about St. Jude's, but a lot of them have very high overheads with administrative costs, all sorts of whatever. That maybe if you give $100 or $1,000, the amount of money that's going to actually go towards helping the kids might only be, out of $1,000, might only be $100 or $200. I don't know how it works. So I'd rather, yeah. And first off, folks, let's just really sum this up because Johnny Wad made a good point here. All those donations for St. Jude's, those were all hate donations. They were hate watchers who were hate watching Elbow when he got off his truck in Ruthers Glen, Virginia on his birthday on December 10th, 2018. And then he made $1,000 that day and he kept on begging and then Mr. Cuck Boy goes, you know what? I got a good little scam here. I'm going to do some hate donations. Instead of you giving the Elbow, you're going to give to me and I'm going to give it to St. Jude's. And I don't think he was prepared for the amount of money that rolled in. Over 30 grand is what I heard. Okay. So maybe he might have given one donation to St. Jude's, but I don't think he was ready. I went to 2 animal shelters in my life. Never again. I was crying my eyes out. Yeah, you're better off not going to that then. But, you can go to certain places, animal shelters, and you can go there on a weekly basis or whatever, and you could be like a dog walker, and you can walk the dogs, and you can show some love to the dogs. But maybe that's not a good thing. I don't know. Maybe they might get attached to you or you might get attached to them. But maybe, I don't know. You can do whatever you want to do. But the bottom line is this. The people who were given to Tuck, Tick, Tick, that was all hate donations. But the bottom line is this. They were still donations. And they didn't expect it all to go into his pocket. Now, I think if he was a little bit more transparent, and if he got 30 grand and he said, you know what, folks, I gave, and here are all the receipts. I gave St. Jude's 15 grand, but I needed some money. I've been on tough times, hard times, and I kept 15 grand. Now, there would have been some pissed off people, but he wouldn't be getting the kind of heat, I think, that he's getting now. He's not answering any questions, projecting, deflecting, bottom line, gaslighting. And he knows he's guilty. He knows he's guilty, but there's too much pride to admit it. So he's just, instead of crawling up in a ball in the corner, he's doing his little whatever he's doing there, driving a car. Is that a game? I don't even know what that is. Is that an arcade game? Is that a game? I don't even know what that is. So that's what he's doing, and just talking and talking. Tucker's going to prison. I don't know, maybe. So the bottom line is this. So Melton John, I heard you're going to run for president with Cyrax. Huh? Melton, I heard Cyrax is going to be, have no fear, street life is here. As the Godfather, Jory Nadav would say, have no fear, street life is here. But now, what have I heard? The Godfather gave up his title to Dave. Is that a fake Melton? I don't know what's going on here. Do not block. Hold on. Tell me if that's a fake. Is that a fake Melton? HVAC, Street Life. Tell me how many subs he has. How many subs? How many subs? I don't care. He can stay. He can stay. As long as he's not nasty. I don't care if trolls stay. I think I lost my train of thought. Wait. I was talking about. What the hell was I talking about? So this Tuck guy, he keeps saying he's a family man, married with kids. Prove it. We don't know if you're married. We don't know if you're married. We don't know if you have any kids. We don't know anything. We don't know anything. Show your receipts. The bottom line is this. That was all hate watching and hate donating. Okay? Because Elbow had quit his job. He walked off the truck on December 10th, 2018, his birthday in Ruthers Glen, Virginia. And he made about $1,000 that day, Elbow, begging. Come on, folks. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here in Virginia. I got to get back to the Lisa Marie. Blah, blah, blah. So they all did hate donations. And then Mr. Tuck Tick Tick did his whole, hey, don't give to Elbow, give to me. I called you up, Slimy G. I was going to go over your itinerary. Oh, shit, that rhymed. I'm a rapper. I called you up, Slimy G. I was going to go over your itinerary. So what's this I heard? The actual Godfather, Drury, has given up his title to the fake fisherman? Are you kidding me? So now the fisherman is now the new Godfather? No. 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 Batman. So you're telling me that the actual Godfather has given up his title, has given up his crown to the fake fisherman? Is that what you're telling me, Nate? Is that what you're telling me, Biker Aussie? Show your love, Biker Aussie. You want to hang around here? Where the hell you been? You're either hot for the Bergs or you're cold for the Bergs. You can't be lukewarm. You don't take a shower in lukewarm water. You don't take a bath in lukewarm. You don't take a cold shower unless if it's the summertime and it's hot as hell. You wake up in the morning. You take yourself a nice hot shower, and then you have a nice hot cup of coffee. You're either hot for the bergs, slimy, or you're cold for the bergs. But you ain't lukewarm. You're either hot for the bergs or you're cold for the bergs. But you ain't lukewarm. I was about ready to leave. He's trying to call me up. Jory is the Godfather. Why is he calling me up? Every time he called me up, I don't get any AdSense. All right, folks. I'm getting tired. Who wants to show their love? One last chance. This is the last call for alcohol, folks. This is. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, folks. This is the last call for alcohol. Yeah. Skippy the kangaroo is there. This is the last call for alcohol, folks. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So who wants to be hot for the bergs? You can't be lukewarm. You can't be cold for the bergs. 55 thumbs ups. Show your loving. What you want to do? HVAC, you ain't blocked. Lydia AF, you making a lot of money now. You're with Whiskey Tango. You're with Whiskey. Lydia AF, show your love to the Bergie boy. You're either hot or you're cold. You can't be lukewarm. Show your love to the bergs. This is the last call for alcohol. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. The bottom line is this. This is a business, folks. This ain't no vacation. I'm working right now. I'm putting in the hours. I thought you were with Whiskey Tango. I'm with a rich, sexy DILF. I don't know what a DILF is. If you're with a rich person, Lydia, why don't you show your love? And then maybe you might go blue, baby. Maybe you might get a wrench. You used to show some love to the bergs. You've known the bergs. Oh, my God. Give me a break. Lydia always had that daddy complex, didn't she? She always had that daddy complex. She's into the older guys. She's into the daddies. She's into the rich daddies. But she's never really shown the goods. She's never really cammed up. Not really. When she cams up inside of her car and it's all dark. And she's driving home. and then she gets into bad coverage areas. $1 from Quinn with two N's. Woo! Hey, Quinn with two N's, brother. You have my permission. Go out and steal as many bikes as you want tonight, brother. You earned it. You deserve a free pass. Go out and steal Coach's bike tonight. Quinn with two N's. You got my permission. And Quinn with two N's, if you want, go over the Rancho over there. I don't know why you're not going over the Rancho and crashing their party. You really think that Herman, that Rosie is going to turn you away? They're doing stadium cooking every night, folks. Quinn with two N's. You know where Rosie lives. Everyone has Herman O'Munster's address. Okay? Just contact anybody and they'll give it to you. They're doing stadium cooking every night. They're getting drunk. Elbow and Herman are like a couple of guys. What do you mean? I got me a beard trim. You gave me $50, but that's 50 Australian dollars. That translates into 33 American dollars after Google takes their 30% cut. That's what? About $20, $23, $24. And I don't see that money until March 21st. So don't even say you sent me no $50. No. Nope. No, wait. Actually, you're right. That's the most I ever gotten on Super Chat. But you won't do it again. You just did it for hate. Because you're all into hate, Slimy G. I try to go over your itinerary 2 nights in a row. You're not even interested. I gave you all these places and people who you should see. I told you women who want to bed up with you, who want to ball you. You're not even into it. I said you want to come here, we can go to Seattle Mariner game. You weren't even into it. So I don't even know what you're into anymore. I try to go over the American map with you. I even drew a great map. But you ain't into it. I showed you a real map of the United States from an atlas that I have. A real map of the only country in the world besides my home planet of Bergatron. And you weren't interested. I tried to go over your itinerary. You only gave me that money because it was hate money. It was hate money. It was hate money. Just like the people who gave to Mr. Cuck Cuck. All that was hate donations. Don't send it to Elbow. Send it to Cuck Cuck. And he will send it off to St. Jude's. You sent me $50 of Australian hate money, which turned in after you do the conversion rate and Google takes the 30%, maybe $23. So you sent me $23 of hate money. That's bad for business. And you won't do it again. What? I get you on that phone and you're going to send me money? I'm just going to get you on that phone and you're just going to ramble and ramble and ramble. And that's the bottom line. Now you keep saying scammer. Okay. Now you're getting a timeout. No, you ain't getting a timeout. I'm just going to remove it. Well, I can't remove it because you're flooding the whole thing with scammer. Okay? I'm not a scammer. I gave you many options to become a man. I tried to be a man to you, and I tried to turn you into a man. Obviously, you're transitioning right now. Obviously, you're trying to become a third gender. Okay? So I don't know what's going on with you, but the bottom line is this. Any money that you've ever given to me has been hate watch money. It's all been hate money. Hasn't been real money. It's been hate money. Now, you can't be coming here and just keep on typing scammer, put that user in a timeout. So the bottom line is this. What are we talking about here, people? We're talking about Drury has given up his title of the Godfather to the fake fisherman. Now, that was just a publicity stunt, folks. That was a publicity stunt. That was a publicity stunt, folks. He's still the Godfather. Okay? So the bottom line is this. I would call you up, but what's the point? You're just going to ramble on and on and on. I tried to go over the itinerary with you the other day, and you didn't want to do it. You're saying, oh, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go. You're not going anywhere. You're not even coming here. Okay? You're not going to come here. You're not even going to come to America. And even if you do, you know how big America is? All the places you want to go to, you're not going to have the energy to drive a van or whatever like Herman does, going up here. You're going to have to fly. You're going to have to take trains. You better have a lot of cash. You're talking about you want to be here for 2 or 3 months? You're looking at 30 grand, maybe 10,000 a month. Okay? I tried to make you a man. I tried to get you laid. You don't even want to get laid. You don't want to get paid. You don't want to get laid. You don't want to go to a Seattle Mariner game. You don't want to do anything. Only thing you want to do is shave my head and put lipstick on me. No. Guarantee you won't come here. You might come to America, but you ain't going to venture up here to Seattle. A long drive up here, and you ain't going to do it. So the bottom line is this. What's the point of even talking to you? On the Hangout phone while I'm live. You're not going to show any more love anymore. That was a one-time kind of thing. That was a one-time impulsive hate money donation. Just like people were giving the tuck, tuck, tick, tick, They were giving him all sorts of hate money. Being diverted from elbow to tuck, tuck. Supposed to go to St. Jude's and never did. Show your receipts. Show your receipts. That $50, that was a one-time thing. This guy won't give any more money. Show some love right now then, Slimy G. You want me to talk to you on the phone here, the Hangout phone? I'll put it right here and everyone can hear. You show me some love right now then. You show me I'd say $20 in love. Because $20 Australian after it's converted and Google takes there's like $5. Okay? Maybe $7. So you want to do that? Do that. Huh? Bueller. Anyone? Type 55. Give me a thumbs up, folks. Show your love to the Bergie boy. You are either hot or cold for the Bergs. You can't be lukewarm. You can't be walking the fence. I am the show. I am the greatest show on earth. Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus. I am the show. So the bottom line is this. I leave you with this. I am a machine. I am the Bergs. Show your love to the Bergs. I'm here night after night after night. Now, you don't have to go home, folks, but you can't stay here. It's last call for alcohol. So we are coming down the final home stretch. This is last call for alcohol. Now, Slimy G, you want to show some love to the Bergs? Then you show some love. You can call me on that phone, but you better show some love before you ring me. Okay? Because I tried to work through your itinerary the last couple days. And you acted bored and uninterested. And I'm trying to be your travel agent. I am trying to make your American trip as pleasant as possible. But you don't want it to be pleasant. You want it to be filled with pain. Well, you looking for pain? You came to the right place, brother. You looking for pain? You came to the right place. So the bottom line is this, folks. This is last call for alcohol. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You want to go into that Holiday Inn Express with Slimy G? Sleep in the same bed with him? That's what he wants. You wake up in the morning, he's shaved your head, he's put lipstick on you. Who knows what else he's done to you? This is a truly perverted, sick individual. So the bottom line is this, Slimy G. Why don't you come up to present time? You're going to restream me? You're going to get long formed. You know how I roll. Or you could be a man right now and call me up on that phone there and show me some love, and maybe I might talk to you on the air. Either way, the ball's in your court. So the bottom line is this, folks. What are we talking about here? We're talking about an entertainer. The greatest entertainer in the history of the world, the Bergs. We're talking about not an e-beggar, an entertainer who works and performs for tips. Now, what are we talking about with Slimy G? We're talking about a guy who's living off the government tit, living off insurance money and payoffs and payouts and settlements. And a guy who pretends that he's disabled and can't work. But then his buddy rings him up and he goes out and drives an 18-wheeler. That sounds like a scammer. So Slimy G, my friend, you are the scammer, not me. So with that being said, folks, good night and sleep tight. And don't let the bed bugs bite. Good night, everybody.